guys, and welcome back to the JTO channel. And this is your Liverpool versus Chelsea preview. At the time I'm recording this, and when this comes out, I probably should have done it ages ago. But when circumstances hit you and certain things happen, and you just gotta adapt to the situation. So sorry that this is coming out late, but hey, it is what it is. Gotta make the preview for you people, gotta keep the content going, you know what I'm saying? But obviously, like I was saying at the beginning of the video, this is your Liverpool-Chelsea match preview. We're going to be talking about, I'm not really going to be talking about Thomas Tuchel's press conference. It was pretty useless, I'm not going to lie to you. But I'm going to talk about Liverpool for a bit and Klopp and why I think, people should take them seriously. I'm going to give you a score prediction, and I'm also going to give you a lineup prediction and how I think the game will go and why certain battles will, for me, determine this game. So if you do enjoy this video, please like, comment, subscribe, turn those post notifications, and yeah, let's do this. So let me talk about Liverpool first. Now, obviously, Liverpool, the start of the season well. They beat Burnley in their last game 2-0, and in their first game of the season, they beat Norwich 3-0. So they have gone up themselves to a very good start. They're third in the Premier League, joint top with us and West Ham United. And they've started the season really well. Van Dijk's obviously come back. They've got most of their team back. Gomez is back. Van Dijk is back. I expect Robertson to probably play this weekend as well, so he'll be back. Henderson's back. Fabinho, I think he's back as well. So pretty much their team is back. Their main first 11 is back. And I wouldn't rule them out of the title this summer or this season. The only reason why I don't think they'll win it is because I don't think they have the squad to do it. Now, obviously, in terms of squad depth, I mean, they've got the likes of Chamberlain and Keita. Harvey Elliott is looking like a good player. He had a brilliant performance last game. Obviously, I watched Liverpool Burnley and he was very, very good. But I think what will cost them this season is them not having the squad. I don't think they have a better squad than Man United. And boy, Man United have just signed Cristiano Ronaldo, which nights before, it looked like City was the one. Do you know what I'm saying? But Man United just come in. They pay the money, and literally he's coming to Man United. So that is mind-boggling, and that's crazy. Man United squad is actually a joke. It's one of the best in the league, if possibly not the best. If I'm gonna be completely honest with you, they have got no reason not to challenge for the Premier League title. But this is why I think they might fall short this season, because I don't think they have the squad to not compete, but to possibly get over the line. Because I think they will compete, but I just don't think they'll win it. Because let's say an injury to Van Dijk happens again, or an injury to one of their front three, you're looking at trouble again. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Like, if one of our players was injured, we could handle it because we've got quality players that are in our team already. Do you understand? And look, I still wouldn't count them out. It wouldn't surprise me in a way if they did win the title, because like I said, they've got a great manager in Jurgen Klopp. They got a great starting 11 as well that can be consistent and have the capabilities to be injury-free throughout the whole season. Why? Because they've done it before. But in the system they play in, it's no surprise that they got the injuries they did last year and still finished above us. They still finished above us last season, and they pretty much had no centre-backs. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's pretty crazy, and I expect them to turn up tomorrow. They've got a very good team, very good manager, who's one of the best in the league. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, the key battles for me tomorrow would be Lukaku versus Van Dijk. That, for me, is where I think this game might be won. I think if Van Dijk puts Lukaku in his pocket, I think Liverpool will actually win. If Lukaku can handle Van Dijk and, get Van Dijk to do what he exactly wants to do, which is get tight to him. If Van Dijk is smart, which I think he's a smart defender, he's the best defender in the world in my opinion, he will take a yard or two off Lukaku, wait for the first touch, and then go in. If I was Van Dijk, I would be doing that. It's pretty obvious, I'm not going to lie. I think if Van Dijk tries to fight Lukaku, I think he can handle him, but at the same time, I think people are underestimating what Lukaku can actually do. And it feels like people are also underestimating how much this man has improved. So I do feel like tomorrow he might find a way just to, handle Van Dijk. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I think that's the key battle here. If we handle Van Dijk, I think we win the game. If we don't handle Van Dijk, then I think Liverpool could win the game. And for me, it's as simple as that. I think that's mainly the key battle. You're looking at their front three versus our back three, Salah, Mane, and most likely probably Jota against whoever our three will be, which I'll get to in our lineup, and it'll be interesting to see how we handle with their fullbacks, because they're very key to the way they play. They pretty much get the assists for the guys that score the goals, and I feel like when we faced them in March, we handled that pretty well. But like I said, they had problems back then. Let's see if we handle it this time. And yeah, I expect Liverpool to be on the front foot with their high pressing, Genga pressing style. I expect them to use the width quite a lot. Obviously, their midfield is used for the engine: Henderson, Fabinho, Keita, Chamberlain. They're not used to really attack like that. They're the ones that are the engine. They're the ones that do all the hard working. The ones who are really gonna get the goals and assists are really gonna be out wide. Mane, Salah, assisting with Trent and Robertson, with them, with Jota up front, who's more of a goal scorer than Firmino. So it's going to be interesting tomorrow how we handle that and if we can deal with their front three, because it looks like they all could be hungry this season. Do you know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's get into the lineup prediction that I think will do, and also realistic, what I think Tuchel will put out for tactical reasons and stuff like that. So, in goal, Mendy, simple as that, pretty easy, people. Obviously, last night he won the goalkeeper of the season award, UEFA, which is congratulations. I mean, best goalkeeper in the tournament by far, in my opinion. You look at the back three, I'd say Rudiger left-sided centre-back, Aspilicueta right-sided centre-back, and in the middle, Christensen. I'm going to keep Christensen in. Thiago Silva, I'd love to put him in, but I'm not sure. Maybe he should go get some minutes if he's been picked for the Brazilian national team, get some minutes there and then come back and start playing again, possibly. But for now, I would pick Christensen, Rudiger, and Aspi. I think those three are just brilliant. Aspilicueta, big game player. When it's the big games, this man always turns up and puts in a captain's performance. Rudiger, when Rudiger plays against Liverpool, he plays well against them. Only one game I've seen him play really badly, and that was the 5-3 defeat back, last 2 seasons ago or something like that. So at the end of the day, Rudiger always plays well against Salah. Always, every single time. So I trust him tomorrow, as always. And in the middle, Andreas Christensen. He's developed. He's a lot stronger. I do expect him to handle Jota tomorrow. Physically, he's gotten so much better. His positioning is class. And that's the three for me that have been just brilliant. Do you understand? So yeah. Right wing back, I play Reece James, continue that brilliant form. Him against Robbo tomorrow, Robertson. Going to be interesting, see how he does. If it's against Simicast instead, then I expect Reece James to be all over him. All over him. Let's be serious, I think he's a decent left back, to be fair. I actually watched him closely against Burnley, and I actually think he's decent. But I think Reece James can do him tomorrow, can handle him tomorrow. Do you know what I'm saying? Robertson, it'll be a different story, though. And we'll see whether Liverpool leave that much space out as Arsenal did in that game to the right-hand side. We'll see. I don't think they will as much because, obviously, the defenders are intelligent, Robertson won't need to come inside to handle Lukaku because everyone trusts Van Dijk to be onto Lukaku, meaning Robertson can just do his job on that left-hand side and not come in like Tierney did, you understand? So it'll be interesting to see how that happens tomorrow. Left wing back, Ben Chilwell, I want him back in this side purely because of the pace. Marcos Alonso, look, been in great form recently. I've appreciated what he's done recently, the Super Cup game, the Palace game, and obviously the Arsenal game. He was fantastic, absolutely fantastic. I just feel like at times against the Arsenal game, like I said in my review on my player ratings, that Pepe was at times just easily going past him, and Rudiger had to cover for him a lot. So I just feel like tomorrow, Chilwell, who is quicker than Mo Salah, and who I've seen handle Riyad Mahrez as well, Chilwell. I feel like Chilwell tomorrow, he needs to eventually come in and start playing again. So I feel like tomorrow he will get involved and he will play at left wing back. For me, it makes sense. Tuchel done it last summer. I mean, last season. We were going to face Liverpool, and at the time, Marcos Alonso was just playing left wing back. And all of a sudden, he played Chilwell because he knew the pace and danger of Salah and Trent as well could be dangerous. So he thought, okay, let me play Chilwell for the pace, and probably defensively he's better as well. So for me, Chilwell plays tomorrow. Double pivot, we're back to Jorginho and Kante. Sorry, cover, but for me, Kante needs to be in this team. I know he's fully fit. He's ready to go. Like I said, with Aspilicueta and N'Golo Kante, he's a big game player. For me, I hope he runs that midfield tomorrow and he absolutely destroys Jordan Henderson. It's really as simple as that. Jorginho, UEFA Men's Player of the Year, obviously, for winning the Euros and Champions League last night. So congratulations to him. What a player, man. And I love him to bits. And him and Kante just complement each other so well. You know, Jorginho can be that deep line playmaker, receive the ball from deep, dictate the tempo of the game, hopefully. Kante can be the box-to-box engine, goes everywhere he wants. Have that free role in midfield. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So I feel like Kante and Jorginho are just so perfect for each other. And tactically, it makes sense to have them both play in this particular game because Liverpool are just ridiculous, aren't they? We move on to the front three. Now, for me, Timo Werner has to start tomorrow. I say what I want about him, but he has to start tomorrow simply because Liverpool, they play with such a high line still. And I feel like if Timo can get at Matip tomorrow with his pace, because I don't think Matip is the quickest. I actually think Matip is a good centre back. He's underrated as hell, in my opinion. But, he obviously gets his occasional injuries, and I don't think he's that quick. So I think Timo Werner tomorrow down that left-hand side needs to get in behind as much as possible. And that was actually the key to why I think we beat Liverpool last season, getting Timo Werner in behind, because Liverpool plays such a high line. Jurgen Klopp was playing the high line with no centre backs. With centre backs, of course he's going to play high line. Jurgen Klopp does not change the way he plays. Do you understand? So I feel like they're going to play within that halfway line. Kante, Jorginho, hopefully they're fizzing balls over the top. Rudiger as well, just getting them balls over the top, getting them in behind. Timo Werner hopefully can maybe get in behind, cut back. Lukaku possibly scores, something like that. I think Timo Werner is going to be so key to the way we play tomorrow. Obviously, Lukaku up front as well. He's our striker, he's gonna give us a new dimension of playing. He's gonna bring players in. He's gonna give space to others. He's gonna make others play better as well. So for me, Lukaku plays tomorrow, simple as that. And him and Timo Werner, I'm waiting for that link up. I've seen the link up with Mount, it's good. I've seen the link up with Havertz, it's good as well. Just need to see the likes of Timo, Ziyech, Pulisic up next as well. But I think Timo Werner is going to be the first one out of those guys to now link up with him. And then the other one of the front three is between Mason Mount and Hakim Ziyech. Now, I feel like both could be key for tomorrow. Whoever starts or whoever comes on. I think both with Ziyech, he's back. Obviously, that arm injury or that shoulder injury, he came back from it really, really quickly, which really surprised me. I thought he would have been out for this game and he would have been back after the international break, but he's not. But I feel like his creativity tomorrow could be key for Timo Werner and Lukaku. Obviously, like I said, because Liverpool play with such a high line, Ziyech can drop deep, get on the ball with left foot pinger. If Liverpool play a high line, get Timo Lukaku in behind, seeing as they're actually quick players as well. And I feel like he'll offer us a lot tomorrow. But I also feel like Mason Mount will offer us tomorrow as well with his engine, also with his creativity as well and his pressing and all of that stuff as well. So I don't know who to play out the two. In my opinion, I think it's going to be Mason Mount that plays tomorrow, and Ziyech will come on the field. It would sort of surprise me if Ziyech did play, but I'd also understand it. To be honest, I wouldn't mind. I think they both make sense tactically as to why we should play this, as to why this game should be played. As to as to tactically why Ziyech and Mount would probably make sense if one of them played. I wouldn't mind who it was because I think for tactical reasons it just makes sense. They both have characteristics that will suit the way we would want to play tomorrow, in my opinion. We might want to hit them on the break. If we want to control the play, we might want to hit them in behind. And I think both are very creative players as well and can put Lukaku and Timo Werner in behind. So yeah. Score prediction. Right. I'm going to go for 1-0 Chelsea. Simply because I think Lukaku will handle Van Dijk tomorrow. And I think because of that, the goal scorer will be Timo Werner. I think Timo Werner is going to score tomorrow and get that one goal that we just need. And bish bash bosh. Defend, brilliantly, because I know my team is very good defensively. And even if my team is in trouble defensively, Mendy's in goal to handle it. So for me, I think the key battle is Lukaku Van Dijk. And I think if Lukaku can just take Van Dijk out the game, if Lukaku drops deep, we're hoping Van Dijk maybe goes to him. We hope Van Dijk tries to get tight to him because that's what Lukaku wants, to get on the half turn. Let's expose Matip a bit with Timo Werner's pacing behind. Let's get in behind them. For me, that's the key thing tomorrow. Let's get in behind as much as possible and hit them, not on the break, but just try to expose them a little bit. Do you know what I'm saying? So for me, I'm going with a Timo Werner goal, 1-0 to Chelsea. Tell me your score prediction down below. Tell me your lineup prediction down below. If you did enjoy this video, people, please like, comment, subscribe, turn on those post notifications, follow my social media down below, and share my video as well, people. Sorry that this is very late out, and yeah, guys, I'll see you lot tomorrow when I do my match review of hopefully we've beaten Liverpool. And I'll also do my player ratings tomorrow. Hopefully when I'm giving them 8s, 9s, 7s, all of that. Not 4s or 5s or none of that. Do you understand? So yeah, guys. I'll see you lot tomorrow. Peace.